Disney is putting some magic into their Beauty and the Beast marketing with motion posters, aka animated GIFs, of its very talented cast. We take a look right now on Screen Junkies News. Hey Internet, how's it going? I'm Hector Navarro. I've got a super talented cast. We're Screen Junkies News. We're about to look at some cool Beauty and the Beast stuff. I would like to welcome our very talented and knowledgeable panel here. With me to my left, she is the host of Film Therapy.
I am.
Podcast of Film Therapy. Good friend of mine, Miss Brianne Chandler, aka Miss Movies, is here.
Hi, I'm Brianne, also known as Miss Movies.
Yeah.
I have 2 kids, so sometimes I miss movies. But I'm definitely seen this movie.
Beauty and the Beast. And even though we're all aware that the world is going to shit, we've got Dan Murrell here on the panel.
What?
Dan Murrell from literally everything else on Screen Junkies. Dan, thank you so much for being here.
I have no idea what you're referencing.
Okay. Well, we're here to talk about Beauty and the Beast. We've got some motion posters to throw up. Let's just dive into it because that's what we're here to do. Fantastic. This is Emma
Is
Watson.
this a Harry Potter?
No.
It does kind of have that
Harry
Potter.
Potter-esque.
Well, maybe during the winter semester because there's snow at the bottom.
What do you think's on the ground
we
there
have the beast.
that they're
Now,
looking at?
This looks like a Warcraft character.
I don't
from,
like it.
Yes, it does.
2007.
Oh, I
This
didn't
is a
look at this
little,
before.
If it were no
digital.
horns, I'd be okay with it, I think.
Here's what I'm confused at. We'll talk
Yes,
about it in a second.
Gaston.
Gaston, amazing casting. I'm a big fan of Luke Evans. This is great.
I'm just a big fan of
is great.
Gaston
Sure.
in general.
He's got
reminds
Because he
me-
uses
fan
antlers
following.
in his decorating.
Who?
I love Josh Gad.
Love
Josh Gaddy. This reminds me of those 1950s movies where they would do the credits at the end with
Yeah.
like,
Let's bring those
Joseph
back.
Cotton as Mr. Banks, and he's just like, hello.
Let's bring those back.
What is he holding? I don't know. Is it a
some
dandelion?
Some kind of a beaker? Some
He's a
scientific
tinkerer.
thing?
He's a tinkerer. That's Belle's father, Maurice. So he's a bit
With
of he's a
a pillow
tinkerer.
stuffed into his stomach, into his shirt.
Lumiere.
Now that's very Mordecai.
And it's a very frightening wig.
And it's
Yeah.
Just
Ewan
in
McGregor,
general.
apparently.
Now,
That's-
they're putting the humans in here. We're not going to see.
That's the
these
question,
people
Dan.
that
That's the
much
question.
during
We're going to get into it now. But yes, we are seeing the humans, but we didn't see the human beast. We saw the beast because Disney knows
Oh, that's true.
the ladies are in it for the beast. Ian McKellen's
Cadenza.
amazing.
Loose.
Stanley
Listen.
Tucci. Love the Tucci.
Is cadenza a credenza?
Yes,
Is what I want to
cadenza,
know.
I believe is a
sure.
credenza.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
This is my
I love
favorite
it.
garderobe. I am assuming is a wardrobe.
This
Yes.
is Audra McDonald, who I'm not familiar with, but theater fans rejoice. She is massive in the musical theater world, which is really exciting.
Emma
Voice of the generation.
as
Emma
Mrs.
Thompson's
the Angela Lansbury role.
Of course.
She's the best, Mrs. Potts.
I think that's great casting.
It's
my favorite
wonderful
casting.
casting.
Plumette.
And then we've got
the feather duster.
Gugu Mbatha Raw.
Gugu Mbatha Raw, who I think is going to be in oh my gosh, A Wrinkle in Time. I
Oh, there
believe.
you go.
I think
Yeah.
she's going to be in A Wrinkle of Time. She's playing the mother in A Wrinkle of Time. Ava DuVernay's Disney Wrinkle of Time, keeping it in the Disney family. So there you have it, guys. There's our cast.
I love the cast.
You love the cast.
I
Big
do.
fan.
I'm a big fan of the cast. Of course, Emma Watson. I know she turned down Cinderella to do this film.
I think you're right. Or was
And
it
I
Little
think that
Mermaid?
was a
No, it was
good
Cinderella, right?
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, she decided not to do Cinderella, and then when it came back around to Beauty and the Beast, she decided, oh yeah, I'll do that. I think that's a good call on her part. I mean, this is, from what we've seen, this looks like it's going to be a pretty faithful adaptation of the animated film.
Yes.
Which is, it worked great on the stage version. We'll see if it translates to film, but obviously Disney is banking to once again dominate. I mean, they literally had the top 5 movies of the year at the box office, and I think like 7 of the top 10.
Yeah.
And they're right back at
Like
it trying to.
Captain America: Civil War, Doctor Strange,
Doctor
Rogue One,
Strange,
A Star Wars
Rogue One,
Story,
Finding Dory.
Zootopia.
Zootopia, yeah.
Is there anything we're missing? Jungle Book.
Jungle Book was up there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we said Rogue One.
Yeah.
Which is
'em all.
they utterly dominated the box office last year.
So,
and-
question for you guys though: we got to see all the human characters and not the CG or inanimate object versions of the characters, except for
They
Beast.
were in the corner.
They were in the corner, really?
Yeah, like the teapot was in the corner when Emma Thompson was there.
I didn't even notice that.
there you
But
go.
there allegedly might be a section, maybe a section where they do the song Human Again, which
Tell us
was
about Human
something
Again.
Human Again was a song that was cut out of the original Beauty and the Beast animated film. And so that might be making itself into this movie.
Now, do you think when they do that song and dance number that there's going to be flashbacks to when they were human again to give these actors a little bit more human screen time? Or do you think they're just going to sing a song?
It's like how in the old Fantastic Four movies, Michael Chiklis always had it written into the script that he would be himself for like 10 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Hey, that made sense. Through Powers.
It doesn't at all. But no, I think the same thing is,
Yeah.
you have these great stars and
Yeah.
90% of what they do is going to be mocapped or CG. So, a little something in the middle there instead of just all of them popping up at the end. Mm-hmm. Not the worst thing in the world.
So are you guys huge Beauty and the Beast fans? Do we think that the music is going to be faithfully adapted? I know that the Jungle Book this year didn't have every Jungle Book song, right, from the original animated movie, but I think Beauty and the Beast is a little bit different in terms of its songs.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The Jungle Book didn't have great songs,
The
except for
original?
Bare
In general.
Necessities in general.
And,
Beauty
I
and
Wanna
the
Be
Beast
Like
has
You
great.
Do.
Yeah,
That was
good point.
good, but it had like a couple great songs and a lot of forgettable ones. Beauty and the Beast has 8 great songs in it, so I think we're going to see it very faithful because it's why wouldn't you?
Right. And weren't a lot of those nominated for Oscars? Or Beauty and
think
the
so,
Beast
for
was
Best Original
the
Song.
first animated film to be nominated for Best Picture. So
Since Snow White and the Seven
I think
Dwarfs.
maybe ever.
Really?
I think it might have been
think
ever.
so.
I'm
pretty
not
sure Snow White blew people's minds so hard that it got nominated for Best Picture in 1937. Maybe I'm wrong.
To do a fact check, but
Yeah, we'll just
get
have
on that.
the internet will just comment below and tell us. But and then it was Toy Story 3 in 2010.
and there was
Toy
Up
Story
as well.
Up, I think
Up,
Wally.
really?
I think Wally might have been nominated.
No, there's no
Wall-E,
way.
no.
Both of you guys are wrong.
Up was definitely nominated
For Best
because I remember
Picture?
Up and Up in the Air were both nominated for Best Picture after they expanded it to more than 5 nominees.
Oh, good on you, Pixar.
I think
Those
Wally
are
was
the
also
three.
nominated for Best
Those are
Picture.
definitely the 3.
Just real quick, last question.
Best
Do you-
animated.
Best what's that? Just
Wally
best.
was best animated.
Wally
Wally was Best Animated, but Up was
Best Picture?
nominated for Best Picture.
Up was.
That's
Yes.
crazy. Thank you, Charlie, from Off Screen. Thank you so much. Last question to you guys. You guys think that the CG for the Beast is going to work? Because we saw that instead of the other. Okay, we got a little
That's
an
that's
exhale.
a rough question. Because I just can't,
Tough. It's
I
tough to
don't
do.
know the decisions, why there's horns. It bothers me. Is that going to take me out of the movie?
Wait, Beast
I don't
had
think
horns.
so.
Original Beast had horns, didn't he?
But looking at the Beast animated as opposed to
Mm-hmm.
in this version, the horns aren't as prominent.
Okay, I hear you. Definitely looks like a World of Warcraft
It's
character.
just
Dan?
kind of little.
Yeah, there's
Little
things that
ears.
CG can do, and there's
Yes.
right now and things they can't do. One of the things that CG is not great at still is like fur and animal, making that look realistic. Now it looks like they're going for kind of a heightened reality, so maybe
Yeah.
in context with the rest of the film,
Sure.
it might work.
Good point. It could
that
be a
wasn't
little-
a particularly well done image of
Yeah.
Beast, I don't think, but Disney certainly has the money to throw into the visual effects for this movie. So
Again, the animals in the Jungle Book, stunning, but they were
Yeah.
straight animals and not, mapped onto sort of human faces and emotions. So that's a challenge.
Yeah,
That's
to be
a real
fair though,
challenge.
the Jungle Book did really. I thought I was very impressed by the animal work. So it could be that they apply some of that to the Beast.
Yeah,
and,
those horns
and,
are huge.
Big horns.
How many Beast is so horny jokes are we going to get? And I just started it.
There you
we
go.
And scene.
And that's it. Well, there you have it, guys. There are the motion posters for Beauty and the Beast. Big thanks to our panel this morning, to Brianne and Dan, for coming in and talking about Beauty and the Beast stuff. Are you guys excited? Let us know below if these posters are cool, if you're excited about the movie, if you think that the CG for Beast is going to be dope, and if you think it's going to be nominated for Best Picture for Academy Awards. Let us know in the comments below. You can always be tweeting at us at SJ News. You can click on more videos right here to look at more stuff. We're here every single day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.